I missed it because he usually says something like "drink up, you thirsty fern" or something like that, you know. I think you're overthinking those weird but harmless comments. I don't want to look like Paul Dano. Have you seen Liv Tyler and her dad? Yeah, but they're not saying that Paul Dano looks like my father. They're saying that he looks like me without hair or like my twin. I just don't like it. And to literally be RB with Mandy, and I had some logistics and feelings talk about. That's okay. I hope everything is going okay over there. Yeah, I'm used to just saying like, "Drink up, you thirsty fern." so that's why I completely I missed that drink routine. Sorry, Jess. Sorry, but it was also your fault a bit. All right. Now, I gotta thread this. Gonna finish this peach color whether it kills me or not. Disagree, it's just a weird observation. Unless they blatantly tell you they think you're there, then it's just that nasty inner voice. Ugh, I don't know. A lot of them tell me blatantly. But what do you mean redacted? What do you mean redacted? What do you mean redacted? I think just take extra organizing and comes with extra feelings lately. It's all good though. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Hopefully Mandy's healing up well after the surgery. And that you haven't murdered her for what she's done. Alright. I'm almost done with this color, hopefully. Then I can start on brown and hopefully the bottom half of the pattern. The bottom half of the pattern is slightly more involved than the top half, so I am actually genuinely concerned that I'm not going to get this finished by the end of March. I'm really, really concerned. Just doing my best. Just doing my best. Hey, how's it going, Alex? So nice to see you in. Those emotes are so fucking cute. That's the second time I saw that pug. Where is the pug from? It's so cute. So cute. So cute. It's almost as cute as my hello one. I'm just a big fan of my emotes. It's fine. It's fine. Ignore me. I've ever ran an algorithm on all your posts. You can find about 8 or 9 positive comments for each negative one. Oh, please, please. No way. It would be more like 40 comments to negative one, you know, to each negative one. I know that. I know that. However, the fact that 3 separate people have said that I look like Paul Dano, it's upsetting. Upsetting. Absolutely upsetting, you know? I don't want to look like him. I don't want to look like him. Hey, Mad Nick. Mad Nick, thank you for that follow. Nice to see you. Welcome in. It's from Hype Trains. Oh, that's right. It's the little animal thing, isn't it? Oh, it's so cute. I have all those animal Hype Train emotes because we sometimes get Hype Trains here and I just love them. I love, there's like a pigeon too. I wonder if Jess uses that a lot. That's right. I like Paul Dano and you look nothing like him. Thank you, because everyone thinks I do. I think it's maybe the thin lips and like I've got like a big this area here. I want to get surgery on it someday. Have like a slimmer face, but that's one day. If I strike it big on Twitch, so much plastic surgery, so much. Found you through your St. Patrick's Day dress posted on your Reddit. Oh, fantastic! Welcome in, welcome in. Ignore us. We talk a bit of shit here. Today I'm doing a palette cleanser. You can see the St. Patrick's Day dress behind me. I'm not wearing it because I'm going out directly afterwards, and I don't think my doctor would appreciate me wearing such a booby dress. You know, it's got that mad cleavage. You can't really see it in the photos. Mad cleavage. Yeah, you know, a bit. What's a pigeon? You know what a pigeon is. Just a bit, kitty. All right. But otherwise, we are doing some cross stitch today, and yeah, I am freaking out because I need to get this finished by the end of the month. a bit freaking out. You can wear the heart bob hole dress. No, I'm wearing something respectable, okay? This is sexy but respectable, alright? Perfect for a doctor. Your doctor might, but you not be. It might not be cool with your doctor enjoying it. He's a married man, you know. I asked him some very personal questions about his marriage, which he surprisingly answered. You know, I asked if he thought that his wife was the perfect fit for him, and he said that no, and that he didn't believe that like anyone was the perfect fit for anyone, and that relationships are have to be hard work. So yes. Meanwhile, my father telling me that, you know, he's just like, oh, relationships aren't meant to be hard work. And that's, you know, me throughout my 20s, like 9 relationships later, 1 boy per year, never satisfied, never satisfied. Just push your tongue against the top of your mouth and it makes the other chin look smaller. Maybe. Oh yeah, a little bit. I'm warming my jaw though. I'm warming it's kind of my jaw. But yeah, that's a good tip. I should remember to do that. I have so many things to remember when I'm posing. I'm like, don't smile too much because everyone will be like, ah, look at that girl with her gummy smile. And don't tip your head up too much because everyone's going to be like, oh, look at that girl with her neck wrinkles. Or like, don't turn your face too camera towards, or otherwise they're going to be like, oh, look at that girl with a fat face. So there's so much to remember here. Because your father has such an excellent track record. Yeah, I know, right? Well, he said that was apparently the problem with the previous wives, is that, you know, it was a struggle being with them. And now his current wife, he's been with the longest, and he's just kind of like, oh, it's so easy to be with this woman here. Yeah, of course it's easy to be with this woman. She's like submissive as fuck. She doesn't push back against your gaslighting and your emotional abuse. So of course she's easy to live with. Her last partner literally hit her. This is a step up for her, you know? So, wives. Yeah, right? Wives. That's correct. So, yeah, that's, yep. And now everyone knows about my father. Now everyone knows. Drink! Okay, I will. We got to drink. Has everyone else got a drink here too? Thank you for barking. I would have missed that again. Like usual, I would have missed that. Need to be well hydrated today. I've got to be well hydrated today. I'm gonna go to the doctor's and I'm getting a blood pressure test. You should be drinking a lot of water for a blood pressure test, right? So I'm getting a blood pressure test, and I am going to try and open this up so I can see what's on the next page. Okay, I've got like 2. I've got 2 to do here. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, I can barely see these holes, man. I can barely see these holes. So the other one was the gaslighting, emotional, abusive, manipulative one. Ah, parents, they fuck us up, don't they? They really fuck us up. They really mess us up. I'm looking at the new cat emote. I feel like the new cat emote is almost better than the old cat emotes. Because they, I don't know, like they look like a different style almost. That makes sense. They're impressively good at fucking us up, right? And then you promise that you're not gonna have kids, so that you don't fuck them up as well. Or alternatively, you have kids to prove that you're not gonna fuck them up. How is Hugo? Hugo's doing alright. He's doing alright. I'm really sad. You guys remember me talking about Sammy, the older Valhund that we were looking at adopting? It's really quite an unfortunate situation because I really want another Valhund, and I don't fancy really paying like $6,000 for one from a breeder, right? So, you know, we were like, oh, old Valhund, like it's like a 2 birds with 1 stone. Valhund, you know, buddy for Hugo that's around about his age, and not having to pay $6,000 for one. RCV, pretty good. New one's a little bit more chibi, so the new cat is younger, so it makes sense. Ah, fair enough. I got a vasectomy just to prove I'll never have kids. Oh my goodness, that's dedication. That's some dedication there. Some dedication. Anyway, so yeah, we met her. we met Sammy, and this, I almost feel so guilty saying something like this, but she was not on the same level of old as Hugo was. See, in my head, I was expecting her to be like, I don't know, like a fat version of Hugo, essentially. Oh, thank you so much for following, Gummel. Thank you. I expected her to be like a fat version of Hugo. No, not at all. She looked like an old dog, and I never really realized, I guess, how lucky I am that Hugo is so sprightly and young. But she looked like an old dog. Like she was barely moving. She was barely acknowledging things around her. It was kind of heartbreaking. She honestly looked 1 foot in the grave. I suspect the obesity had part to do with that, because it's harder to move when you're obese, and also your life expectancy is severely reduced if you're like, she was huge. She was like structurally much smaller than Hugo. Like her face was like this small. Hugo's face is like this big, but she was 20 kilos and Hugo was 17. She was obese, like absolutely like over the top obesity, and so she was moving really slowly, but she also acted like she was like full-blown dementia. You take an excellent care of Hugo, and also genetics plays a big part. The thing is, Valhans are generally supposed to be really healthy dogs. I just think her fucking owners have fucking overfed the shit out of her, and it's just kind of wreaked havoc on her. Like, she's got arthritis in her back legs, because no Valhand is supposed to be that fat. Doesn't sound like her previous owners really cared for. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We have taken such good care of Hugo, you know, making sure that he has a ramp. Like, he got a ramp installed on the side of the house pretty much as soon as he had his accident, you know, and yeah, no, I know. Sammy is, that's probably why she's out of it too, you know. Like, and she was just so unhealthy, you know. I felt really awful about not wanting to adopt her, but she was just, I felt to myself that I don't think I could handle it if I had a dog die on me this year, and she looked like she was close. Even though she was 11 and Hugo's 13, she looked like she was 5 years older than him. She had a skin condition, you know, she had hair falling out, she had cloudy eyes, she was obviously barely walking because of how large she was. I couldn't, you know. I felt awful about it, but I don't think she'd be a good match, you know. Hugo is really sprightly and Evie is really sprightly, and they would pester the shit out of her for like playing and stuff like that, and I just think she deserved a home where she could be quiet and, you know, maybe with like elderly people who don't overfeed her, where she could just be quiet and enjoy her retirement years, and not in like this crazy household, because we do really have very rambunctious dogs, you know. Reese's girlfriend is this absolute unit of a black lab. She's 10 years younger than Reese, but they effectively play for the same amount of time. She's carrying an entire other dog on her. Wait, what do you mean? Because of how fat she is, or? Gosh, I hate that so much when people like have obese dogs. I absolutely hate it. I feel like for fuck's sake, they should have put like a timer or something. I think that part of it was that she had like elderly owners who maybe forgot whether they fed her, and then they fed her extra just in case. I still don't think that was fair at all. Could have put a timer on their fucking, like, you know, on just anywhere on their clocks or something, you know. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you, Rohadix. Thank you very much. So I hate it when pets are fat, you know. We're always really careful that Hugo isn't carrying too much weight on him. You know, Mom is like, oh, maybe Hugo is like really skinny. Like I fed him so little during the holiday sort of thing. I'm like, no. If anything, Hugo could stand to be a little bit thinner. She's like, oh, you can't even tell because of all this fur. I'm like, look, Hugo would be better off being a little bit skinny than a little bit fat, especially since his accident. So, like, we take such good care of him. We give him like shark cartilage for like glucosamine, and you know, because it's really important to me that he lives forever. I'm gonna be very disappointed one day, but it's just, it's very important to me that he lives forever. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. He's gonna live forever, and that's just the way it's gonna be. That's just the way it's gonna be. Meanwhile, I've got Tristan's dog sleeping behind me right now. I don't know if you can, hang on, maybe I'll tip this around. Look at her. Look at her, she's just cozying up. She's just cozying up in Hugo's bed. She's following me around like a bad smell, seriously. Following me around like a bad smell. This is my room, everyone, by the way. This is my pegboard. For anyone who hasn't seen my room. Those are my breasts. Sorry. But yeah, I like Kira. I just, cause she's so submissive, I wasn't expecting her to get into a fight with Evie, but you know, she was doing that same thing that Hugo does when Evie is growling, because whenever me and Evie play tug, Evie gets like hysterical. So she was growling and carrying on. I was trying to get the toy from her and whatnot, and Kira was like, whoa, 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 like wasn't going to accept that. So she jumped in, and then Evie snapped back, and then Kira immediately went on the attack, and that is why I have a bruised finger today. And it hurt so much. I basically screamed when I tried to scoop like a bunch of laundry detergent. It was like, ah, it just hurts so much. Hurts so much. But yeah, dogs, right? Kinda glad to be giving Kira up on Saturday. That's tomorrow, because she is kind of annoying. Goodness knows I like her, but she's a very full-on dog, and she has a owner who's really clingy as well, so they kind of rub off each other. He's clingy towards the dog, dog's clingy towards him, and yeah, just not a good match. Dave advertising your account. That's my account. When you're getting some pet pigeons, likely never. Evie would eat them. One of the reasons I don't have any animals at the moment, I live in an apartment, I want to be able to give my pets this. See, that's nice. That's really nice. However, I mean, you could get a cat. Cats shouldn't really be outdoors anyways. Like, this is a controversial opinion, I'm told. Cats shouldn't be outdoors anyways because they damage wildlife. So I'm always really pro cats indoors sort of thing. Plus, the lifespan of a cat who's an indoor cat versus an outdoor cat so much larger. So I'm like, woo, team indoor cat, you know. But yeah, I understand if you're wanting like a dog or something. Like, cats wouldn't work for me because, you know, allergic. So I fully understand if you're more of a dog person. If you couldn't get them in the right coop, Evie would try. I miss the dogs, cats, horses, and other animals I grew up with. Yeah, I grew up with a couple of farm animals as well. Mostly chickens, ducks, and geese. I loved having those. Hopefully you can move into a situation soon that will enable you to have as many pets as you want. What about life depth? Depth? I don't know. I've seen some pretty happy cats living indoors, gotta say. Elsewise, you can always take them out on like a leash and stuff like that, like you do with dogs. I've seen even some cat owners that let them out into their yard and then install like things on top of the fences, like, you know, that like rolly thing where the cat tries to jump on top of the fence and it's just like a rolling thing, like a foam roller thing, and it can't get purchased because it rolls when it tries to grab onto it. Ducks are pretty cool. I loved having a duck. We called him Duck. He was great. Currently hungry, anything is appreciated. Lost my place of staying in need of food hygiene items, please. I'm sorry that you're feeling hungry, mate. I'm sorry you're feeling hungry. Hopefully you get the help that you need. Possibly not on Twitch though. I recommend Kickstarter. Or your local food bank. Would love to have chickens. I want to have chickens as well, but I'm extremely worried as to how Evie would handle chickens. I think she would eat them. Genuinely think she would eat them. So, you know, that's that's one of the reasons I don't want pigeons, and I don't want what's it called again? Where am I going with this? So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna sew this. Here we are. One of the reasons I don't want pigeons and I don't want chickens. Because I'm worried about this demon. This demon right here. She looks innocent, alright. She looks innocent. But under the surface, she is evil. She's evil, and I say that with love. I say that with love, right? How would it be possible with a larger farm? My goal is a small farm or something like that. Oh, that sounds nice. You and Jess would probably get along. Jess also wants a small farm. I think that would be Jess's dream, basically. A yurt on a farm, right? Like a chicken would ever allow that, scary birds. I mean, my chickens, like, they were eaten by dogs all the time. Like, however much larger dogs, not like Evie-sized dogs. But, yeah. Really disappointing, actually. Really disappointing. Neighbors kept on letting their freaking dog escape, and they just... My poor chickens. My poor fucking chickens. Just very annoyed. Just very annoyed. They kept getting targeted. They also have cool screened-in play centers for cats that are made to go on your back patio. I've seen that. They're really cool. Like, I think they call them cat runs. Like, you can make them go around your house and stuff like that. It's all great. Did your band literally came to self-advert on their stream? I did. See, this is why you should come back to mod. I know you like waving that band hammer around. I spent a lot of time working in the garage the past few days. My cat is being clingy as fuck. Cats are so cute like that. That's one of the reasons I like Evie so much. She's essentially a dog cat. A dog cat, you know. How could that precious angel hurt anyone? Yeah, so precious. Look at her sleeping all suspicious like. Birds, rodents with cats, it's not easy. You're allowed to keep an eye on things. Yeah, I can imagine. It's hard enough with dogs. You know, Hugo eventually learned to kind of get on with chickens. But even then, he couldn't resist kind of like trying to catch chickens and nibble on their tail feathers a little bit. He would never hurt them. He just traps them gently with his paws, and then he just chews on the very edges of their tail feathers. And the chicken's like looking like... The chicken's like nervous as fuck, like not moving. It's, you know, it's just... It was funny, but probably extremely stressful for the poor chickens. Felt really bad for them. Cat runs, that's it. Self-advertising in a different Steam is a cardinal sin. No, I banned. Kitty deleted, I banned. Just... Boom! Pow! Boom, pow. Look at me. Kitty's like, I'm not soft much. Don't worry. I've been lately exercising the ban. I've like banned 3 people within the last month, you know. I've been exercising that hammer quite a lot. I've just been like, no, bye. I'm taking less shit. Demi Smash! That's right. You're imitating the chickens? Oh yeah, right. Don't ban me, please. Think about it. You're on good behavior. Just nibbling a bit, yeah, I know. No, but luckily it wasn't like on a part of like the, it sounds weird to say, it wasn't a part of like the meat or anything. It was just like, just on the feathers. Just on the very tips of the feathers. Because he knew he wasn't allowed to. But the chickens were like constantly living in fear. At the same time, whenever he had like a meaty bone and he carried that outside, the chickens were also like, hi, would you like to share some of that bone? So, yeah, I'm too soft, Daniel, there's still room for you here. I'm putting May on my calendar. Wait, May is already on my calendar. Yeah, that's so, I'd love to have chickens, but I genuinely think that, yeah, Evie would run and get them. Maybe if they were larger than her or something, but I've also seen her with, what's it called again? Bush turkeys as well. And bush turkeys are like sizable, and she still wants to mess them up. She just needs to be taught a lesson by a big bird at some point, you know? They just need to like quickly teach her a lesson, and then she would never do that again. But alas and alack, that's not happening. Alas and alack. Imagine Hugo laying amongst the chickens while Evie is like, yeah, that's how she would be. Would probably have to, what's it called again? Put a muzzle on her for like the first few months of her going outside or something like that. I don't know how you would train like a very, what's it called again? Prey-driven dog. Like, especially her breed is like very, very prey-driven, you know? Hugo is a herding breed, so it doesn't really, it's not in his nature to fucking destroy, birds, you know? Almost got me a Hugo this week, legit dropped everything at work in a few hours to look for a Valhund or a Schnauzer. Oh! Yeah, Valhunds are ridiculously expensive. I should have warned you that. They're, it's about $6,000 to get a puppy in Australia. I looked this up just recently. $6,000. $6,000. $6,000. So natural to say that Hugo's probably going to be my last Valhund, which is very sad because I love Valhunds, and I don't think you could donate enough money, Daniel, to get me to Valhund status, unfortunately. Maybe one day if I strike it rich, you know, get that Amaranth levels of rich, you know, maybe then, but likely not at the same time. But a dingo is free. Something that I've actually learned only recently, according to Alex, dingoes are, like mainland dingoes are almost extinct here. Did you know that? Where the fuck did my thread go? Oh, I took it, okay. Yeah, mainland dingoes here are almost extinct. Like, they only exist on the islands here because they've been almost hunted to extinction. Because they were going after, like, cattle and shit like that. Humans ruin everything. Humans ruin everything, so, yeah. I didn't know that, but there you go. Debbie makes it big, she'll get another Valhund. We'll call it the Valhund Fund. The Val Fund? The Val Fund? Gotta practice slurping into the mic better. Hang on. Just give me a sec. How hot was that? You guys are turned on, right? You guys are really turned on? Yeah, me too. I'm so aroused right now. Oh my goodness. So hot right now. Stop! I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Now waiting for the money to roll in. Oh, thank you, Glove. Thank you for the $1. That was my best. And then I found a new fetish. If you like that, check out Amaranth. Alright, okay. I have headphones in, so it went right in your ear holes then. Alright, let's do the coin flip. I just realized we've got 3 people in the poll. Very exciting. Let's do a coin flip. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait, hang on. Is there any mods here? There's no mods. There's no mods here. Wait, Cap is here. Okay. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. That is heads. That was a terrible heads, but it was a heads. Are they called Valhund in English as well? Surprising Swedish. No, it's they're called wait, no, in Swedish they're called it's like a 13-letter word or something. Vastgotarspets? Is that it? Vastgotarspets? Is that it? I think that's how they call them in Swedish. Big money! Big money for you, Squishy! Nice work! Nice work! Terrible head. Wait, what? Terrible head? Did Debbie just try to give someone a wet willy? Essentially, yes. Essentially. It was very sexy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Subscribe below for more of that. Or don't. It's just whatever you feel like. I might try this tree thing. Like I like this whole area here. It's like it really pleases me. This area is nice too, but it's like it's a flip of that area. It's gonna be boring to stitch. I'll do that here. I'll do that down here. If I can figure out where my line is. Gonna put my magnets back on. Here we go. Perfect. Vastgotarspets? Is that it? Is that it? That's what they're called. What the sport did I walk in on? You walked in on my new money-making venture, which is making Slurpee noises into the microphone. So hot. So hot. I really like to please my audience. That was loud. My mother asked me, what the hell are you watching porn? Gesundheit. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry in advance whoever was listening to that in front of their parents. I'm really sorry. Please be some other way. How do I please someone like on the cat? Like, I already make too many dresses with a lot of cleavage. I need to find some other tricks, you know. I'm like 2 years into this streaming gig, like 2.5 almost, and I'm nowhere near as far as I thought I'd be. I need to do more slurping into the camera, obviously. More slurping, just all the slurping. All right. What am I gonna do here? Do I do the branch first? Maybe I do the branch first. If I do the branch first, that's gonna give me a basis for like a tree. Then I can do brown and then go back jumping up here, and yeah, I'll try. It's not porn, Mom, it's art. Ankles? Hang on. Let me just... There's an ankle for you. Yesterday I got 2 separate comments saying that I have nice feet. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's weird, but thank you. I'm rolling in late. How did the wearing of the Lolly St. Patrick's dress go? It went pretty good. It went pretty good. I've got I put a picture up on my Instagram and on Discord in the subscriber channel and on Reddit as well. You'll find it there somewhere. Valahund equals herding dog. Yes. I've heard that. It literally means like herding dog in Swedish. It's very cool. 24.2 upvotes. Oh my god, that's so exciting. That's what I told her. It's an art stream. Also, I told my mother Davey is just weird. No, I'm not. You're just weird. Careful with the skirt when showing us feet. Look. Yeah, okay. That's you probably have a good point. Probably a good point there. Alright, I need to... Okay, so that is a C. That's 7... Ugh, hang on. C is... Okay. C is 12. Okay, so that's my brown that I'm using for the branch. That's the brown that I'm using for the branch. I hope this is enough. Hopefully this is enough. I think it will be. Is there... Oh yes, good. Yes, I am wearing underwear. Don't put our feet on the internet without charging a premium. I totally could. Apparently, like I was told this like in my early 20s and it's haunted me ever since. But apparently I have like very, very foot fetish worthy feet. You know, besides all the fungal infections. Trying to gross you out on purpose now. Apparently long toes is where it's at. Long toes is where it's at. I've always thought they were like spindly and weird, but no, long toes is where it's at. You've heard it here first, guys. Pull slippers on me, Tyler. The Reddit post got me here via Imgur. Nice! Fantastic. I'm glad you found me. I'm really glad you found me. I try and sneak that in a bit because I'm always looking for friends to join me. I'm a very lonely person. I need friends, right? I need friends, Gumolf. I need friends. Not thick toes. I don't know about thick toes. I know that long toes. I think long toes are it. They can grasp things. That's right. I could hold objects with my feet. Like, and then take photos of them that way. I could hold objects with my feet. Oh, that would be so sexy. I could play the piano. I could do a whole recital with my toes. Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking of my OnlyFans ideas. Yes, I can feel my OnlyFans empire brewing. Welcome to the fetish talk. There are fetishes for anything. Need to find the niches though. Apparently feet are the niche. I was hearing stories about this guy who was posting like his feet like with like nail polish and stuff like that, like shaved legs sort of thing, like masquerading as a female obviously. And he was like, oh, I was making so much money on OnlyFans. And I was like, why didn't I think of that? I don't even need to be naked. It's just feet, for fuck's sake. Cross stitch with your feet next stream. That'll get them rolling in. Alright, hang on. Okay, I need to work out. So that's that square. This is that square. This is that square. This is that square. That's that square. Wait, did I move? I moved. That's that square. Okay, so if I'm moving back, so that's where I'm going to start my brown here-ish. That's approximately it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. I'm not a foot guy. Feet are like sort of like very, it's like some people are absolutely disgusted with them, some people are in love with them, some people are ambivalent towards them. They're kind of like a very polarizing thing there. Very polarizing, you know? Feet are pretty common apparently. Damn it! Apparently armpits. Armpits are the next thing. They're like, I cannot describe to you how many people search for armpits in my, I had to remove basically any mention of armpits because for some reason Google search kept on flagging my blog with term armpits in it, so I had to like look up all of my posts which had like the word armpit in it. I had to wipe it all off because I wanted people to stop searching for armpits on my fucking website. Ridiculous. Sell old socks. I should do that. I've been throwing my old socks out because the elastic's gone. There's a whole nother niche for femme men. That's true as well. That's true. But I think he was masquerading as like someone called like, I don't know, like Marissa or something. Nothing is worse than watching people lick up. That's a thing too. Oh, gross. Sigh internet. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Luckily the mods had the good sense to delete all of the people who were saying that my feet look nice. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's worthwhile checking at least 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. As to whether you are in the right spot. Because if you're not in the right spot, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer. Everything will be off by like a little bit if you're not in the right spot. So make sure that you are. No one is into weenuses though. I mean, I have a particularly sexy weenus as well. Look at this weenus right here. You can see it on both angles. Look, that's the money shot there. Both this camera and that camera. Look at that. Money shot weenus. It's very good. There's one universal guarantee in life so that people will find a way to sexualize anything. I mean, nobody even sexualized my breasts. It was just my feet. It's like, what's going on? And then there were also a lot of comments about like how high my heels were, which was weird. I was just like, why? Like some guy even went on like a big rant on like, you know, like why do women wear heels, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, I wear heels because they make my ass look fantastic. But also, those are really low heels actually. They're about this tall. They're about that tall, and the only reason they looked high was because I was on my tippy toes so that the heels wouldn't sink into the grass and I would fuck up my heels. Got here right in time to see fun conversations. Absolutely, Riley. That's all we have here. Fun conversations. Fun conversations. You're flagging this stream. Busty, nice hips and junk in the trunk. The checklist. Tick. Keep it simple. Tug on your weenus. Yeah, here you go. There's a little weenus tug for you guys. Today is sweaty pits. Only when I have a hype train. Look at me. I'm working it. I bet they think that's too brazen, so they focus on something else. Potentially, maybe. You heard pits. Hey, thanks for following Squishy Sheep. I appreciate that. Thank you. Fun fact: heels were originally men's shoes. Yes, I know, right? I know. They were meant for horse riding, and now there are so many fucking men like, you know. Because I was watching like this fashion show on Facebook and these guys were like, thank you. $1 for the weenus tug. Thank you. I'm here all day. Well, not all day. I have a doctor's appointment in like a few hours, but I am here for some of the day. Literally, that's what I thought it was, your heel falling into the dirt. Yes, because it happened once before. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And thanks, Holly. And I stuck my heel into the dirt. And then after I got home, I saw how much sticking it into the dirt actually fucked up my heel. So now I'm like really wary of sticking my heels into the dirt. So when I'm walking on the grass for photo shoots, I'm always on my tiptoes. Because I'm so worried that I'm gonna mess up my heels again. And heels are expensive. I don't wanna mess that shit up. Heels are expensive. And you can't buy those heels. Okay? They're like the nicest heels ever. You cannot buy them anymore. They were from a shop called L&J Fashion. That place closed down. They're so comfortable. They're an 8.5, which is my perfect size. It was great. Absolutely great. I have to get heels to see people's reactions. Oh my god. That's tall. That's tall. That's freaking tall. But yeah, like honestly, people get so outraged, man. You're like, if you wore heels, the outrage is ridiculous over guys wearing heels, and it's so stupid too. But it's just kind of like, you know, this is ungodly, or like this is against this goes against Jesus' teachings or something like that. Like I was just watching the comments in like this Facebook fashion show where the guys were wearing kind of like, you know, like punk rock kind of skirts and heels and stuff like that. It was kind of like some sort of like athleisure vibe, something like that. And they were wearing heels, and there were so many comments just like saying that they looked like, you know, like the F word and just, you know, just like homos, fairies, poofs, like all that. And I was just like, why can't people just leave people alone to like enjoy things? Just let people enjoy things. I was so the heels and I saw a man and I was like, still through the heels, through the heels. There are clear heel caps you can get to help stop sinkage. Yeah, I've seen those. I have a lot of like variable thickness heels though. That's kind of annoying. I have seen those though, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty damn cool. That was really soft grass though. Like, we just had rainfall recently, so the grass and the soil was really soft. I was worried that I was just gonna like quicksand right into the damn thing. Just quicksand right into it. I'm a guy too, and I have a bunch of heels. Women go nuts over a guy in heels. It's just such a novelty. It's not every day you see a guy in heels. It's such a novelty. The amount of energy people waste on being upset about shit that literally does not affect them at all. It's weird, isn't it? Because they're insecure. Yeah, absolutely. They're like, they couldn't have confidence to do that shit if they tried, you know? I can't think of any other reason why people would bully people for stuff like that, other than by feeling insecure. I constantly bully people when I feel insecure about something. It's constant bullying. I mostly stop wearing them. You just walk too much when you live in a city. Yeah, that's fair enough. I try to only buy comfortable shoes. So when people always like, you know, oh, you have like those shoes are torture and you're just doing it for points or something. I'm like, no, I buy comfortable like leather shoes, you know, like that are like molded to my foot, and I like walk around in the store for like an uncomfortable amount of time trying them out, you know, just to make sure that they fit perfectly and whatnot, because I'm really obsessed with the fit of my shoes. I don't like wearing uncomfortable things. And I don't think that's a particularly autistic trait. I just don't like wearing uncomfortable things. So that includes eyeliner and shit, because I've been doing this all day, you know. So yeah, don't like it. They're cute and fun sometimes. They really are. It's just clothes make them fitting for your body. It's not about gender. Absolutely. There are so many guys that are like, you know, oh, I wish I could pull something off like this. I'm like, you totally could. Just make something like that. You can. Everyone's so ready to be outrage, offended, and slighted these days. It's horrible. Are you still talking about feet? Maybe. I just bought discontinued Tom's wrap boots. Oh, I've seen those. I've seen the Tom's shoes. Are the wrap boots any different? I'm kind of curious. Do they look kind of like ninja shoes? That's what I can imagine. Are you autistic? I'm on the spectrum. God, I hate that word autistic. I'm on the spectrum. So do with that information what you will. I'm somewhere there. I'm really picky about shoes too. Yeah, but I'm not crazy about flats. I like my shoes to have a little bit of a heel. I just find them more comfortable because I've got really high instep. So I find heels more comfortable. You do like your tight swaddling clothes though. It's true. I do like to be tightly swaddled in my clothes. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. I nearly lost a toe to uncomfortable shoes. How did you lose a toe to uncomfortable shoes? I have so many questions. Mostly just that. How did you almost lose a toe to uncomfortable shoes? What on earth? Clothes have to be comfy. I think clothes have to look good. If they're comfy, that's a bonus. If they're comfy, that is the bonus, right? They have elastic that wraps around your calf. I would be so curious to see that, honestly. If you can post pictures, you know. You don't even have to post pictures of your feet if you don't want to. Just, you know, you might get some money thrown your way if you do though, so just giving you a heads up about that. Normal is boring, go spectrums. No go spectrums. Can you take it away from me? Can they take it back, please? I want to return it to the store for a refund, or at least store credit, you know? Give me that neurotypicalness, neurotypicality, anything, just anything, please. Please, God. It deformed my toe, and then with an accident works defamation along with the injury almost. Oh, that's horrible. Oh my God. I don't know why I even asked for details. I knew that was going to be horrible. I don't even know why I asked for details on that. That's horrible. I actually posted a picture in the sewing chat because I'm trying to figure out how long to make my wrap pants. How long do you want them? What's a flattering length for you? Girl, me too. My body broke right after the warranty ran out. So mean, right? I'm on a lot of the spectrum. Isn't it the worst? Isn't it the worst thing ever? People who are really on the spectrum, they're like, fuck this. I don't want to be special. I want to have normal interpersonal relationships. That's what I would prefer. I don't want to be special. I don't want to be special at all. I want to have normal human relationships. Please and thank you. Can I have that for Christmas this year, Santa? Please. Please. Maybe with the pills I'll be able to. Maybe. You can't cure autism. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. Can't cure autism. But maybe I can cure some of the other things. I want to communicate. I got the 5-year. You got the 5-year already. Oh, you fool! You should have upgraded to the lifetime package. Most everything I have is full length, but if they're calf length, I can show off the boots. Yeah, I think there's like little crop ones, like just above the ankle, look really good. I think that length looks really good for pants. Real good. Stop saying that like what you have is a personal failing. It is! What you making? Hi, Fig Dew. Today I'm doing a cross stitch. This is kind of unusual for me. I normally sew dresses, like the one behind me, but I'm doing a palette cleanser today because sewing dresses is actually really exhausting and sometimes I need a little bit of a break. But welcome in. Do you hail from Twitch or Reddit or Imgur? Imager. It is not child, I will break you with kindness. I'll smack you back, bitch. I used to have calf length ones, but I left them in California. Oh no. Well, if you like them, it's like an opportunity. It's like now you have an opportunity to make them again, right? Right. Am I gonna win thread chicken here? Am I gonna win thread chicken? Kitty, do you wanna do like a 1 minute prediction on whether I'm gonna win thread chicken? I basically have to like finish 2 stitches here, then in 1 stitch there, and then go all the way back up to this place again. So you can see what I've got there. So I gotta go all the way up these stitches here and a little bit further down. And I gotta do it with this much thread. What do you reckon? 1 minute prediction? Tidy? I gotta tidy? Seriously? What am I even tidying here? I actually tidied my room before I started, so I'm gonna put Jess's amazing thread snips in the drawer because they were kind of sitting on my table and I didn't need them. Autistic, my son is autistic, my roommate is autistic, my friends from high school are autistic, everyone is autistic. If everyone's autistic, does that mean that nobody is autistic? Is that how it works? It does cause failure in some areas, so I see how it's not exactly. Submissions closing soon, quickly! Go into the prediction! Closing in half a minute! Alright. Place your bets! Possibly could have been a 5-minute prediction, but it was fine. This is fine. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I hope I do make it because it's gonna fucking suck pulling out some thread just to finish this. You didn't get to wear the dress of the Pinch holiday. The Pinch holiday was yesterday because I live in Australia. So I wore it for yesterday. Yesterday, man. Someone bet a bunch of rule only on the buttons I was gonna bet. Oh damn. We got 7 people in the pool. With 1,400. Well, that's okay. Let's see whether I make this. I got a little while to go. We'll see how I do. I accidentally wore green today. Nice, very nice. Time is an illusion, yes. Time is an illusion. However, some days I feel like the time is endless. An endless illusion. She's from the future. I'm from the future. I can tell all of you guys are your future. For some of you, you may die with a piano landing on you. That's the only thing. The predictions. My life will be less complicated. My anxiety lives. We have passes for fucking normal. Maybe if you're lucky. I'm already really running out of thread here, so I don't think I'll make it. I'm running out of thread a lot faster than I thought I would. You'll probably make it, but had to even out the prediction. I don't think I will. My work name tag is green, so I didn't have to try too hard. That's pretty cool. You're all ready for St. Patrick's Day. Alright, okay, I've got like 7 stitches to go back on. I think I'm gonna end up halfway because I'm really quickly running out of stitches here. I just gotta finish this one little line here. Just gotta finish it there. But yeah, so today is cross-stitching cleanser day, and then I gotta really think about what kind of pattern I'm gonna sew next. Gotta think about what pattern I'm gonna sew next. Hopefully, my boss gets the ball rolling with the tests, and stuff. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm already having trouble folding the thread back over. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I've got one, and I've got shit. Oh crap! Hey, Kira! What a hoe! What a hoe of a dog! I always told this is bad luck to pinch someone with green eyes. I have blue eyes, luckily, so they're blue. Did she have green eyes? Well, of course she thought that. Okay, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I can no longer pass the needle through. I don't have enough. I lost by one entire stitch, 2 half stitches. I lost. I didn't have enough. Sorry, guys. I lost by 1 stitch. I'm so sorry. You can try. No, I can't because I won't be able to knot it off if I try. I won't be able to knot it off if I try. I'm sorry, guys. I lost. Is that a dog or a motorcycle? That was a motorcycle, but there was also a dog out there, so both. I have to remember that if someone tries to pinch me, it's bad luck. It's bad luck. Those eyeballs. What's wrong with that car? Lots of things. Oh, Kira is so cute. So cute. I just wanna. She's currently laying in the sunshine. In the sunshine, look at that dog. She is so cute when she's not being a bitch. Alas, a loss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, how terrible. This is terrible for me because I have so little left. Look at this. I was so close. It's 2 stitches, and now I'm gonna have to get a whole new strand of thread, and ugh, this bullshit looks tedious. This whole pattern is tedious. I looked at it and I was just kind of like, oh, this looks kind of nice, and then I realized how tedious this pattern actually was, which is very tedious. Very, very tedious. Thank you for that drink. Thank you. I'm not gonna keep Kira 100%. No. No. Evie can barely hold in her rage. Thank you for that drink, Squishy. Thank you. Evie can barely hold in her rage when she's around Kira, so I don't want them to fight to the death. I don't want them to fight to the death, so that's nope. Ow! Oh. It's hard for me to bend this finger that Evie bit. Kira, come here. Come here, Kira. Come inside. Come on. The dogs are immediately like, hello. Hello, we are here. We are here, kids. We are here, aren't we? We are here. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, Kira. Hi, Kira Ramira. Hi, I know, I appreciate that you're keeping away from Evie. I appreciate you keeping away from Kira. Do you see how she immediately moved away? Was that a bit of panic in your eyes? Maybe. Maybe. Send you the gigantic pattern I'm eventually gonna do. I've seen that, the pickled stuff. Yeah, that stuff too big. Kira, that's how you spell it, yeah. She a naughty girl. You're so naughty, you stupid dog. You can see her wagging her tail madly. The pickled ones, yeah. What? I love that. I just love that so much. Thank you so much for those bits. Fuck, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. If you hook a single thread from the loop, you can pull it free from the holder without taking it all the way off. Oh, I can't because I've got a loop. I've got like a loop at the end of my needle. It's not good. So it is glitching. Wait, what's glitching? What's glitching? What's glitching? What was glitching? Hi, Hugo. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet girl. My little children. My little gentle children. Except for you. You're a demon. You're a demon. The bitches, I wanted the unicorn, gave me the heart instead. Oh, really? I see the unicorn though. I see a unicorn though. Like a unicorn and a heart, you know? It's basically a penis popping out of a like a white penis with a pink head popping out of a heart. That's what I see. Is that not what you see? Got it half right then. Which one is it meant to be? Because all I can see is the animated one. I can see is the animated unicorn one. Alright. I love you so much. I just discovered the dancing ones. I should have done that instead of the Hugo and Evie barking. Like something slightly more interesting. However, Evie and Hugo, they do be barking. They do be barking. Alright, okay. Here we go. Tucking that in there. And then I'm going to use the dark brown, which I'm assuming is this color here. Because I don't have any other dark browns. So I'm assuming it's that. I'm assuming it's this. I think I'll have enough, maybe. Maybe. Evie can bark. She's actually been having a lot of difficulty lately. I don't know what's going on, but it's like something flew into her throat while she was sticking her head out of the window while we were driving. Because now every time she barks, she coughs. So she'll just be like bark bark. So I'm not sure what's happening there. That light one is so 90s, early 2000s. Wait, which one? Oh, the emote. Oh, that's so cute. Someday I'll have enough for a puzzle. I mean, you could just get in early as well. If you come in early to stream, you can have a free puzzle. Free puzzle. Glad I don't have a unicorn that was caused so many problems. And so many car accidents as well if you wanted to like ride your unicorn places as well. Dogs get allergies too, you know? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I hope Evie is okay also. I think something might be like kinda, I think she might have like injured her throat or something as she was sticking her head out the window and the wind was like whipping into her mouth because her mouth was open. So I think it must be that. I can't think of anything else that would particularly injure her. Why is this caught? What is happening here? What is happening? I can't untangle this. It's nothing and I can't untangle it. It's like it was caught inside one of the loops. Alright, here we go. Here we go. That works. That works. Yeah, she's fine. And look how sleepy they are. Look at them. Except for Hugo who's chewing. Can you believe he's almost 13? He'll be 13 this September. 13 this September. And he looks so freaking young. I was marveling at it. I was really marveling at it because dogs, they get old and they look really old at the age of 13, and Hugo's like a medium-sized dog, you know? He's not even like a small, like a tiny dog who like lives to the age of like 20 or something, you know? He's like medium-sized and he looks so healthy at 13. I'm amazed. You're gonna go bye. See you later. Enjoy your plant balls. Probably already eaten them. That was a weird thing to say. Sorry. I tried. I tried my best. Oh my god, there's like a brown piece of shit right here. You can barely see that on this pattern, but there is a brown dot like right there. I'm not doing that. No. You think I'm doing that? I'm not. I'm not doing that. Alright, let's see. As far as this goes, it's like in the middle of here somewhere. It is 5 down from the top. It's 5 down from the top and it's 4 over, so this looks like the correct spot. And then it starts 3 over. I think that's correct. That looks right. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Oof. You put my thimble back on. I was like, why is that poking me? Why is that poking me? Need to find a wooden base for my machine. What kind of, which machine is that? Which machine was that? Jess makes custom ones. I don't know if he still makes them, but he, I think he made someone on Discord a custom base. I don't like the bases that much. I feel like if you can get a table, the tables are much superior. Like I know some people probably have space like restraints, but the tables are the best, really. Your brother 151. Is that a vintage one? I don't even remember what they look like. Yeah, I don't remember what they look like. But yeah, if you can find a table that fits it, even better. I'm not crazy about the bases. The bases, they're kind of blocky, you know. The fabric, you have to kind of like lift the fabric over the base. It's not great. Fabric just kind of glides on a table. Glides, like a princess, like a Disney princess. So that's how I prefer to sew. That's one of the reasons why I like the vintage machines so much. Like, I know you can get like a horn cabinet and whatever for modern machines, but I really like that this one fits like right into a table that was basically made for it, you know? I like this. I like the aesthetic. From the 50s, early zigzag baby blue. Oh yeah, I think you shared a picture, didn't you? You shared a picture, hey? Pretty sure you did. Or at least I've seen it before. I was going to buy one of like a Blue Brother like vintage machine. I was gonna buy one at some point, but the bid went to like $60 and I was just kind of like, can't be bothered. It looked really nice though. It looked really nice. Kind of looked a little bit more futuristic and streamlined than most machines. I find that some machines from the 50s kind of look a bit chunky for lack of a better word. I like the ones that look kind of streamlined. And my 201K looks a bit more space-aged than old-timey, so I like that, you know. I like the stuff that looks like they're from like the Atomic era. So I've always liked those kind of decorations, like the Atomic decorations and whatnot. Planning on doing some digging at my parents. I know it was a fold-down machine that she hasn't used in ages. Oh, that's exciting. I hope you'll post pictures on the Discord if you find any. I'm always like very curious to see what other people have got, like, and inherited and whatnot. I'm so jealous because like I have a mother-in-law that sews, but she's keeping her treadle cabinet. She's keeping it. And she doesn't look like she's gonna die soon either, so well, that's a good thing, but I sound homicidal. That's a good thing, but you know, just so I'm not getting her inherited treadle anytime soon. To say that murder is an option. If we're murdering, don't tell Kitty. That's the quiet part we keep talking about. Shh, it's fine, Kitty, it's fine. It's mid-century modern-esque, that's right. Every now and again, just to give Kitty a little bit of anxiety, the bot advocates for murder. It has like, out of like the 15 phrases that I put into it, it has like 2 phrases that sometimes advocate for murder. Just to keep Kitty on her toes. Aren't you happy? I'm keeping you accountable, Kitty. I'm keeping you accountable. You should be happy about this. I remember what's it called? One of my favorite musicals by Starkid was like, you know, Starship Rangers. I can't remember what it was actually called. I think it was called like Starship or something. Paid $366. $366. Damn, that's relatively big. Oh god, I misread it. None of that. Whatever, you goody two shoes. Wait, I gotta tell you the thing in the musical, right? So there was like this this robot, and this is like after the age of Terminator sort of thing. Like they were saying that basically robots tried to like take over and kill all of humanity and stuff like that. But we finally got them under control with like a chip sort of thing. So they've got a chip in this like android lady sort of thing. And what's it called again? Another guy was like in the spaceship was like really uncomfortable with having like a robot and an android crewmate. And the leader, like the manager dude leader, he was just kind of like, she's totally fine, like you don't even have to worry about her. She can't even kill humans thanks to the chip in the back of her head. And then he goes and he looks at her and he says, "Can you kill humans?" And she says, "No." And then follows it up with, "But I would like to." Oh, that cracks me up. Sorry, that took ages to explain, but I just died every time I hear that. No, but I would like to. It was so perfect. Oh my god.
Leave me for lunch. Have fun doing the murder, everyone. No worries. See you later, honey. Also, I had it shipped from